其实是以后啊，一年签的，就是你那一年 OK 了就可以走了，就不要走。
Bye bye. Bye. Ay, sorry.
Hello and welcome back to the Philippines. So here we are, Jamushi, Jam and Mushi. Welcoming you back in the summary of our trip last December 8 to 12. So what are the highlights and lowlights of this trip? Ayan. So for me, the highlight of course is the ship, no, and its amenities. Because if you're going to in a cruise, that's the experience that you're gonna do. Some of us will enjoy the ports of call, but for us, since we've been to Malaysia and Thailand, it's more of experiencing the cruise life. Ayan. And it's first time for Mushi, no, for the cruise. And for the lowlights, probably only the photographer who was trying to call us at 12 a.m. Only that to buy his photos, but aside from that, everything went fine and the experience was really good. Ano pa ba? Where are the best must try for you? So for me, the best experience of course was the specialty dining, but the number one for me is the Wonderland by Dodang Bayon Dodang. So the dining experience was really great, and the staff, the waiter and everyone, the experience, the food was really good. So it is a must try for me, for us. And when was the last time you were here? So probably my last cruise was 2011 or 2012. So too long ago, no, 10 years ago. And it was just a free cruise from Resorts World. So the experience was really different, no. The Royal Caribbean is another level. What are the touristy places you recommend for beginners and for returning travelers like us? Of course, Singapore is a great place, no, for your start of the cruise. So you can have a day or two before going to the cruise. And for Penang, so you can search about the good foods, or you can just do the shore excursion if you don't want to walk, because although everything is in walking distance, you will get tired, no, especially if it is raining. It's very difficult to go around. Like our trip, no, it was raining, but for us it was the experience of seeing the buildings, the arts in the building. So highly suggested in Penang is going in the art lane, and of course trying the street food as much as you can, no? And for Phuket or for Patong Beach, so of course the Thai food is really good, no? And if you have time, you can lounge in the beach. So it's up to you, no? But since we're from the Philippines, like here in Shangri-La Mactan, so the beach is not so good in Phuket, no, in Patong Beach. But of course, the shopping, the food, the experience, the people, so it's another place to try, no. And if you like cannabis, so it's legal also in Thailand, no. So you can try, but for me it's not recommended. How can they go here? So for Filipinos, they can book at the official website of Royal Caribbean in cruising.com.ph, and try to book it if they have a special promo like 10% discount additional 10%, or if they running a promo with free onboard credits to maximize your savings, no. So usually the usual sales during Travel Expo, you can visit during February in SMX, or just anytime you can check the website or follow their Facebook, no, for special deals. So for us, we booked last June, there was an additional 10%. So around total maybe $1,000, including the gratuities. But of course, we added more, like the specialty dining, the key, the beverage package. So it's up to you, no, to book those additional services, no, like the photo package as well, no. So just check once you book the cruise, they will send you email promotions, or actually you can book it, the other add-ons, you can book it during the cruise itself. So it's really up to you, depending on your mood or your budget. And of course, you need to go to Singapore. You can go with multiple low-cost carrier from the Philippines. So we rode Scoot from Cebu, and also AirAsia, no. So for AirAsia, I don't recommend. So try to book as early as possible, no, for your flights. And then for accommodations, additional accommodation, you need to book your pre-cruise. So after cruise, I don't think you need it unless you want to stay more in Singapore, since the arrival in Singapore is around 7 a.m., 9 a.m. So just book a fly out in Singapore in the afternoon, and I think you're good to go. And transportation to the cruise port in Singapore. So my recommendation, if you can walk and carry your luggage, you can just try the metro. It's very easy. There's also a bus, but the frequency is like more than 15 minutes, so it's up to you. But if you have family or little kids, of course you book a van or a taxi going to or Grab. So Grab is everywhere in Singapore, no. So but it will cost you more, no, because there's a special charge for going to the cruise port. And why try this? Of course, it's a different experience, and you can go to, in our case, it's 3 countries. So depending on your itinerary, you can go to multiple places, no. So highly recommended for those who are on honeymoon, couples, and of course family. It's very easy because you don't need to think about food, accommodation. It's all included. And lastly, cruise is not for everyone, but if you're want to try to travel a different way, it's really a must try, no. So you can go on a sea, land expedition going in a cruise ship. So Royal Caribbean Spectrum of the Seas is highly recommended. Okay, and then for some bonus tips that I will give you. So first, the key. So if you purchase the key in Royal Caribbean, so there are several advantages. So just read this, or we will post a link to the key in the comment section or in the description in YouTube. So first, what's good about the key is there's a special lane during immigration and customs. So you're like a VIP that you will be whisked away with the long line. So for me, just that, it's really worth it, no. So maybe we save around 2 hours just by buying the key, no. So we were escorted, and we have a special line to check in, and also in immigration. We didn't queue up at all, no. It's all like automatic when we came in. And then they have also a special lunch that you can try for the Chops Grill. So if you don't book the specialty dinner for Chops Grill, it's a good tasting menu, no. And you can ask for seconds, or you can try the whole menu. Just ask your waiter, no, during that lunchtime. And when you have the key as well, you have the surf and stream package, which is really good, no? So everyone in your room must have the key, no, to have it. That's what one thing, no, you have to buy for everyone in your cabin. So it's a daily rate, so we got it around for $28.99, I think, for each day. So like $30 or maybe around 16 per day, no? And aside from that, the other benefit is you can have your reservation during show. So there's a reserve seats for the key, no? So you don't have to queue up or to go in line during shows, because there's a special reserved area for the key guest. And during this embarkation from the ports of call, there's a special time for you. So you can leave anytime you want. There's a special queue for the key as well. And what else? During the activities, there's also a special time for the key, reserved for the key. So you can repeat as much as you can. But for us, we weren't able to take advantage of, because there's a lot of activities that you can do. So like if you love the bumper cars or flow rider, there's a special time just for the key guest. So you can repeat as much as you can and not queue up. And during the last day, you have a special breakfast as well as a key guest, and you can leave anytime you want, no? So you can skip the queue for the disembarkation in Singapore. And then second, for shore excursion, so if, like I said earlier, if you like to walk, so most of the ports of call for Penang, Phuket, they are just walking distance. So you don't need to buy a shore excursion to save money, no? So because it's so expensive, or you can book your own when you come to onshore, no? So there are a lot of options when you come onshore, but make sure that you book in reputable agents, no? So try looking at Klook, etc., no? And third is, if you buy a SIM in Singapore, so usually it includes roaming data, so within Malaysia and Thailand, no? So it's very convenient. You can use that to book Grab or any ride sharing app, no? So a must is to buy a SIM card when you come to Singapore, and make sure that the SIM card you have has roaming data. So for us, we used it in pocket Wi-Fi, no? So we can share within the two of us. And then for specialty dining, so if you don't want to queue up or to be among the ship or all the people in the cruise, remember we're cruising with 4,800 guests. So if you have specialty dining in your package, or if you bought a special dining package, you can reserve your time slot and have a good dinner, no? But of course, it's up to your budget, depending on your taste as well, no? And lastly, for the beverage package, so we did the refreshment package, which includes all drinks except the alcoholic drinks, no? So in average, I think we were drinking 10 drinks a day. So if you compute that, so we bought the package like maybe less than $20 per person, so maybe around $2 per drink. So I think it's really a good value, and you don't need to worry about filling up water. You can just grab a bottle, soft drinks in any location, no? Coffee. So even the Bionic bar is included, no? So it's a must if you can drink a lot, no? And you love specialty coffee, no? So like me, I always order cappuccino during breakfast and even until dinner, no? So you can order decaf cappuccino. Okay, so I think that's the bonus tips for you. So if you have any questions, just post in the comment section, and we will try to answer as much as possible. Thank you, and I hope hope I help you and enjoy your cruise. See you. Bye-bye.